I have had a wonderful life. It's been wonderful because I've got 6 children, 13 grandchildren, and a couple great-grandchildren. That's nice because that is an accomplishment that goes on and on. But there are so many other things, just the people I've met, the things I've seen, and there was a lot of luck. Let's face it, there was a lot of luck. I was a depression kid, and you never aspired to anything other than living, getting by. And because there was so many things that I thought of as a boy or didn't dare think of as a boy that I did get to do. I never thought that I would fish with the greatest literary figure of my time, Hemingway, or that I would fish with a couple of presidents, or that I'd do a lot of different things. It just never entered your mind because it was different then. We were very poor, dirt farmers, and my grandmother was such a wonderful woman. And she called me Doodle. She said, Doodle, whatever you want to do in your life, you can do if you just set your mind to it. I'm really not a driven person. I don't have many attributes that I can point to. My last English course was a sophomore in high school, but I always was a very inquisitive person. And so I'd always look at the other side of something, or I'd always try to find what would interest anyone in something. When I went with the Sun, there were only about 7 or 8 full-time newspaper outdoor writers in the country. I didn't always just write about a fellow who shot a duck or who a deer or caught a big bass. I like to sneak in there why he was able to get that duck or the goose or how that bass happened to be in those waters, what evolved over time. And all of a sudden he started thinking, damn it, I'm learning something that I never thought of. If people didn't dig out something new and something different, whether it's controversial or whatever it is, it has to be dug out. It has to be brought to the surface, and people follow it. They like it. This is new. It's something they hadn't thought of, or something they had long forgotten, or just a reminder of their own life. When you write something that reminds a person of his or her life at some earlier point, you've you've grabbed them, you've got their attention. To this day, I want to write because I've got an idea and I want to put it out. This is the greatest part of all of writing. You've got something and you've got to put it down and you can't wait to do it. You're afraid you're going to miss a little angle of it, miss something about it, and you don't want that to happen. I think too many people are rigid. They set their own rules, and the rules should be set by the readers. I've never worried about an editor. I've never worried about anyone else. I just always think of my readers. What would the reader want? Because my readers have been the people who've been so good to me. I started off as a dumb Vermont country boy, probably would have been a mechanic or a farmer. And I started to write, and some people liked it, and I just never became the farmer, never became the mechanic. I'm still a Vermont country boy. And what better life could you have? Just dare to think that you can do it and then try to do it, and you probably will do it. I just do want to say that if you've got an idea, you have an idea, you want to do something, or you at least want to explore it, do it. Do it. Do it.